Coach, how you doing today?
How we doing?
Good, good. After 3 days of practice, what are your impressions so far of your group?
We got a ways to go. There's a lot of good things, a lot of things we need to get better at. What's practice 3, so we got a couple more to go. So I'm just looking forward to those guys. They've done a good job of preparing themselves and getting ready to go every day. But just got to continue to progress, especially with the young guys.
Would you say you've seen like more of an intensity from your running backs because they want to be the next number one guy in the offense?
Well, this is the first day of pads, so I mean they got a couple more days to do that. Being more of just making sure we align in the right way. We doing our assignments, and we executing the plays with great fundamentals. This first day of pads, I'm going to go look at practice, and you know how this first day sometimes is. You got clean things going, and some things are just a little, it's a little different. It's physical, everybody got a lot of juice. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, for the most part, pretty pleased with the progress so far. But we got a ways to go.
With the two veterans in your room, how would you describe the running style of Oscar and Rasul? And are they similar, different in any way?
A little different. Oscar's done a great job of getting better. I mean, he's gotten better. You can see the improvements, from last year to the three practices we've had so far. Sewell, just continue to learn him, continue to watch him grow. He's played a lot of football, so some things come to him natural. But those two guys are doing a really good job right now.
What have you seen from Matthew Folder, kind of looking to improve from year 1 to year 2? What stands out so far about him?
Matt got all the tools. He's young. He's still developing. Still young. He's still dealing with certain things. But when it's good, it's good now. But just trying to make sure he understands the consistency. You know what I mean? It's one thing to go out and have an unpadded practice, then go out and have a padded practice. I mean, yet alone go out and play in the game. You know what I mean? So just to continuously just locking in focus and doing the things that he need to do to continue to get better. Appreciate his effort, appreciate his commitment. He's on the right track. Just got to continue to progress him and get him better.
Like you said, today was the first day with pads. As the practices get more intense, more physical, is there any one thing you're looking in your running backs to? Yeah, is there anything specific you're looking in your running backs?
Yeah, no doubt. With it being open right now, I mean, the job is wide open for anybody. You want to have some consistency. You want to have ability to make a play. But at the end of the day, we got to protect the football and protect the quarterback. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of moving parts with that. But that's a big emphasis. And obviously the physicality of it. But you still got guys that are still learning, the expectation of what we're trying to do. So as we continue to progress day to day, it's going to be important.
I know it's early and you probably can't project out, but Rocket had like 50 or 60% of all running back carries last year. I mean, in Coach Shula's offense and the way you like to run your group, do you want an alpha number one guy who's getting that many carries, or are you okay splitting it up and having maybe the top guy getting 30, 40% of the carries?
Well, obviously, if you got an alpha, it makes it all easier, right? And I mean, I've been around a lot of different. I've been around. You haven't been an alpha, you having 2 guys, and having 3 guys. And however that works, you know what I mean. Ultimately, we're gonna need 3 to 4 guys in this conference, and and just making sure we have consistent play. And those guys competing with each other day in and day out, and just making sure they prepare themselves for it. So I mean that's the topic every day in our meetings. And we just got to continue to progress and stay in the moment, take it a day at a time, get better at the things we need to get better at, and just keep moving forward.
Obviously, a limited sample size of what you warned last season, but from those 19 carries, what do you feel like you guys saw out of him, and what do you feel like he can kind of build off of from last season?
Jawan got a lot of potential. I know you all from the outside see it, and but he just got to continue to progress. He's still a young player. A lot of things that he got to get better at. You know, I told those guys, you know, I always use this deal, man. I was fortunate and blessed to play with Curtis Martin when he was at the Jets, and he was in there for rookie minicamp. He was in there for minicamp. He was in there for training camp. He was in there, you know. And you like Curtis, what, you know what I mean? He say, I know the plays, but, you know, you can always get better at what the defenses is, what your opponent do. You know what I mean? So there's a lot. It's still, even though some of these guys have played a lot, there's still ways that you could get better. You know what I mean? And just making sure they stand in the moment, making sure they're doing the thing. I mean, looking at the things and doing the things that they need to do to continue to progress. And, you know, just taking the spring as learning, getting better, and focusing on moving forward. Appreciate it.